I'm so happy to see this Moroccan side keep pushing. And when we talk about some of the young stars that they have, it's just a phenomenal team to watch.
Yeah, Morocco would have to beat Canada to then eventually reach France. I didn't see that in the bracket. You talk about how young this side is, though. They're the third youngest team in the tournament. Do you think them pushing to get to the semis or even potentially the final for this year is just they kind of would have to wait a bit longer till 2030?
Yet again, as you saw, another tough path, right?
Yeah.
Charlie just mapped out what happened a couple of years ago. France is going to be the obstacle. I think we all kind of agree France might be a step ahead of everybody, but I don't know that we'd be so surprised, right, if Morocco had a game where they beat France. But I think you're seeing a nation that's growing. Jimmy touched on it earlier, and I think we should maybe emphasize it. They're doing something right within. Yeah. We just talked about Germany, how everything is kind of falling apart. Well, this is the polar opposite of it, right? You said under 20s, world champions, Olympics, world champions, 22 semifinalists. Like, this is the trajectory of their national team right now. So maybe we should start looking at a footprint of what they're doing.
Start studying Moroccan football.
Start studying it. Yeah, I mean, the league is actually, it's a tough league to play in. It's a league where you get hardened really, really quick. Although a lot of these players play outside of the league, there are some that play in the league. They develop players there. They've done a really good job of recruiting. If you look at, dual nationals, we have this struggle all the time in the U.S. Mexico does the same thing. There's a bunch of teams that do it, but they're seemingly doing it better than anyone right now.
Yeah, and their head coach, Mohamed Ouarbi, he's only coached 9 games under them, Jimmy, so it's very impressive.
Yeah, he comes in, though, with youth national team experience and knowing the player pool, which we've seen with Luis de la Fuente with Spain, right? He came in, he took over before the Euros, they go on to win it. He just had a familiarity with the player pool, maybe a bit of a player whisper. There's a bit of a trust that already existed between him and the younger players in particular. You saw him bring on a ton of young players last night against the Netherlands. I mean, he took off Brahim Diaz. I was like, what is he doing taking off Brahim Diaz? That's your best chance creator, or one of your best chance creators. Puts on some younger players who were really bright and had a ton of confidence and belief and were driving at this Netherlands defense. And so, yeah, I'm really impressed. And I think that trust just builds their depth in a way where we all have said here on the show many times that you're going to have to be pretty deep to win this competition. And I feel like from what I saw last night, Morocco's got 17, 18, 19 guys that they can trust at any moment.
Yeah, you think about the story they've had since 2022. It's been an incredible one.